And we are live again. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back on into the stream. We're going to be continuing Deadzone Rogue. We were doing some side quests the last time we played. We're going to be doing some side quests again today. I think we're on the Zone 3 side quest, so there's 3 zones in the game. We've done all of Zone 1, all of Zone 2, and now we're making moves, trying to get through Zone 3 for the ultimate goal of playing through all the main story missions of each zone on the hardest difficulty, which is Nightmare. So basically, when you start these zones, you can play in hard mode. Hard mode unlocks expert mode, and then doing them in expert mode unlocks nightmare mode. We did hard mode and expert mode in each zone, but then we realized that doing the side missions unlocks different guns and different like re-rolls and stuff like that that you can get in the game. So we figured before we even attempt to do nightmare mode, we at least do these side missions. Some of them have actually been pretty tough. If you guys had watched us play through that headhunter mission, that was pretty difficult. And overall, it's been pretty fun. We got Rob joining us tonight, so we're gonna be rocking and rolling in just a minute. Guys, if you're coming in, make sure you hit the like for me. If you're coming in, you're brand new to the channel, definitely consider dropping a sub or a follow. Sorry if I sound a little bit tired. I was a little bit tired yesterday. I actually ended up taking the stream down. We were playing Zomboid, but I was like literally about to pass out, dude. I fell asleep yesterday at 8 p.m. and slept until like 10 a.m. and then had a job at 1. So I was just like completely cooked yesterday, dude. I feel a little bit better today. I'm still a little bit beat, but I wanted to go live and I wanted to chill out with y'all. And Rob wanted to play, so we're going live. We're doing it. Some side missions. It's going to be an absolute vibe and an absolute banger. So appreciate you guys being out here tonight. Braxton, yo, what's goody? We'll talk a little bit more. Don't go anywhere. Stick around, hang out. Let me know how the day was going. We're just going to run the starting soon, and we'll be right back in just a second, all right? Much love, y'all. I hope everybody's having a great day today, and let's do this thing. Yup. Yo guys, we are back. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Today has been kind of a crazy day, dude. Kind of a crazy day, man. Casey, what's up? Brittany, what's up? Casey was texting me about it, and Rob and I actually I'll unmute myself. Rob and I were actually just talking about it, how insane today's news was, man. RIP to Charlie Kirk. It's absolutely horrible, man. Political violence in any form is fucking crazy, but that's insane, man. I know a lot of people got families and a lot of people have kids, but still, just insane, dude. Not only that, but then there was also that video of that was released, I think yesterday, of the UAP that was going through, maybe it was like off the coast of Yemen or something like that, and they shot a Hellfire missile at it and it split it in half. Did you see that, Rob?
Well, it didn't even split it in half. It
or like morphed around it. I gotta see
it received the impact.
Yo, so we got Skeet coming in with a generous $200 donation. Thank you. Let's go. Thank you.
So whatever the UAP was, it received the kinetic impact of the missile. What's really weird is the Hellfire didn't detonate. And I did some research. Only the original Alpha and Bravo designators of the Hellfires used contact or pressure initiated detonators. So they came out in 1984 was the Alpha came out, in 1996 the Bravo I think came out, or 92 the Bravo came out. And so that this video was only from,
look at the stream right now. I'm playing it as you're talking about it, but just like fucking insane, dude.
Yeah.
So does it hit it?
So it hits it.
I'm gonna slow it down a little bit.
This was only from last year, so they were definitely using a modern Hellfire. And the modern Hellfires are smart munitions.
Boom.
And they use a proximity sensor, similar to old school flak munitions. They have a mechanism, probably a little more high tech, that detects when they're within proximity of their target, or a certain target of a certain metal alloy or a certain material or something.
It's like it just ricochets.
Exactly. So once it's in proximity, that's when it detonates.
Right. So it doesn't have to actually make impact. It doesn't. That type of missile doesn't actually make impact.
It just has to be close.
It knows when it's close and goes boom.
Yep. And it didn't, which is freaking weird.
But also, like, so it hits this UAP, and if you look at the video, there's 3 like little fragments that come off of it.
Like pieces come off of it, but then they rejoin it. If you keep watching, it looks like they fly after it and almost rejoin it.
Okay, we're watching.
It's really weird.
This is insane. And obviously, we were talking about that other current event. We're definitely not going to be showing anything on that. That was terrible. But this, we could show this.
I think the most, because you could fire Hellfire at a balloon. You could fire at a lot of different things. I think if it was a balloon, because a lot of people are saying, oh, it's a balloon would have had this object spun. So it does like a somersault, does like 2.5 somersaults. I feel like a balloon would have greater deformation. You would see the object doing a lot more bananaing and compression, followed by expansion and recompression. This object looks significantly harder than a balloon.
Also, like the balloon thing to me is dog water, because look how fast this thing is traveling. Look at the speed it's traveling, and then look at the speed the Hellfire missile comes in at.
So it's hard to tell because you have parallax. So this is a common debunked thing that a lot of other naysayers will use. There's a parallax effect because we don't know a lot of variables. Optical illusions are like they are. It's an optical illusion. So we don't know how fast the object's flying. We don't know how fast the plane that's taking the video is flying. And the distance between those two objects and the distance to the background, aka the ground behind the UAP, those distances and the speeds create a high variability of making it look like the object's booking really fast, when in all reality you can actually have the object just floating static in midair, and it's just the plane that's flying, and the background behind the UAP looks like it's zooming by because the plane's going fast, not because the actual UAP is going fast.
Right.
Now, the one thing, there's a couple factors that are, I think the most profound. One, when the Hellfire impacts the UAP, the targeting pod on the primary filming aircraft loses track shortly after the hit. That seems to indicate, now these cameras, they move pretty quick. They're intended for tracking flying objects. The fact that it loses track seems to indicate that it probably was going at a very fast speed, and when that impact happened, it really pushed it over the limit, or it was fast enough that it couldn't see it.
Incredible. Definitely. No, you're good. Definitely leads a lot up to debate. Brittany said like a small ship. What do you guys think about this, dude? Insane. And these guys are all testifying in front of Congress. Just crazy, man. I've been following it a little bit, some of these whistleblowers and stuff.
Yeah.
But it really is crazy.
I think the most profound thing is
the balloon thing to me is
Hellfire didn't blow up.
Yeah.
That's the most profound, because a lot of these UAP sightings, people say that there's like electromagnetic interference.
And if a balloon, like, what are these three little orbs that pop out right after the deflection?
Yeah.
I don't buy a balloon, dude. And also the size, how big of a fucking balloon are we talking? This is a Hellfire missile. This thing is 3 times the size of it. I mean, crazy. Crazy. I just wanted to show that. That was nuts. Let me load in.
I mean, Hellfire missiles are only 64 inches long.
Oh, okay. So that object was small then. 64 inches, 12, 24, 36 is 3 feet, so 6 feet long.
Oh, my head.
Yeah.
So, but regardless, if you have a 6 foot long missile in an object that's 3 times the size, not necessarily in length, but like it's a little chunkier, that'd be a pretty big balloon. I guess it's possible. There's probably 6 foot balloons.
Yeah, I mean the one.
Look at like the Thanksgiving parade, right? But
the balloon that we shot down with the.
The Chinese ones, the weather balloons or whatever they were.
Well, that balloon was freaking huge, dude. That balloon was like 100 foot.
The reconnaissance balloon that was apparently a weather balloon.
Yeah. Yeah, that balloon was a serious.
All
balloon.
I know is we got a lot of really crazy shit going on, like just in general. I don't know if you've looked at all. Like, one of the biggest concerns for me has been like AI. I don't want to go down too far in the rabbit hole. I'll just leave it at that. That like, if anybody else that's listening or watching the stream wants to go into it, AI is actually fucking scary. Some of the things that are going on with that. But also in like current news, we have our 3rd interstellar object that we've tracked. So there's obviously been probably a ton of interstellar objects that passed through the solar system prior to us being able to detect them. But now we have this 3rd one, 3i Atlas, coming through, and I don't know if you looked. Have you seen anything on that, Rob? Where it's coming in at, the trajectory it's coming in at, the fact that it's going behind the sun until it gets really close, which they say, obviously it's space, so I'm sure anything could happen, but the fact that it's like kind of cutting through our solar system in like a perfect way, it's like they said essentially how this object is coming through our solar system would be kind of the same way we would send like a probe if we were to try to send it through another solar system. It's kind of like perfectly in line with what we would do for reconnaissance. Also, there's some other strange things going on with it, like it doesn't have a tail like a normal comet. But it also
there's light emitting from the front of it.
Yeah, light emitting from the front of it. It is releasing, I guess, a ton of, I don't want to say the wrong thing here, but it's releasing a chemical that's not typically standard with comets. I think it's moving slightly faster, or is slightly gaining speed, that they said is at a rate that's not normal. And then I guess we might get some images, some decent images of it as it gets a little bit closer and once it passes the sun. But between that, the Epstein files, the assassination of Charlie Kirk, what we were talking about before with the weird stuff surrounding the attempted assassination of Donald Trump by that one younger guy, and the limited information that we had on him, it's all just, it's really crazy, man. We're in this weird, a lot of weird news going on.
Yes, sir.
A lot of weird news. I like to lean toward talking about this stuff like the UAP on stream, not the other ones, just because I think it easily becomes like political and shit. But yeah, I think whatever side of the coin you sit on with your political views, any kind of like, even if you don't agree with Charlie Kirk, whatever, any side of politics that you sit on, there's no reason that people should be assassinated for exercising freedom of speech and engaging in, you know, conversation and debates. That to me is just fucking wild.
Yeah.
Super sad. Couple young kids, young wife. He was a younger guy too, right? He's not that old.
He's 31.
31 years old. Not much older than us.
Nope.
Oof. Man.
Yeah.
Crazy. In other news, how was your day, Rob?
It was pretty good.
I like how you had some information. You had definitely more information than I would have on the just how a Hellfire missile operates and how it works and the length of it and stuff like that, and that's pretty cool.
I'm looking it up right now. I'm looking up the different variants. I'm trying to figure out. So it seems like the only probable variant would be the R variant. Unless there's a variant they haven't released yet. Now to go to the other topic, which is the AI. I'm now going to ask AI some questions about this variant of Hellfire. See what it can dig up for me.
AI.
What is
so what was concerning me is I've just been seeing, and you know, like, you know, a lot of stuff is sometimes fear mongering, and sometimes you got to take things on surface value. But what they're saying with AI and like the trajectory in which it's kind of like progressed is that by 2027 we're looking at like a whole new form of it. Like, you know, like a few years ago you would use AI and just basically anybody, even your normal user like you and I, this thing gets better like every few months, you know, but at like a pretty significant pace.
It's crazy
and
the improvements are doing.
And they're saying that basically the race is to try to get to like a super intelligence. And they were saying that like once we get to a super intelligence, not only whatever country gets to it first will be a big threat to the other ones, but also, and national security and all that type of thing, but also like, you know, the implications of loss of jobs, how fast that'll accelerate hyper intelligent robotics and different things to replace jobs. You know, there's some jobs that, like, for example, I would think like sending your kid to school, even if there was an AI robot that could do it better, morally you're probably not going to want a robot to teach your child. Probably want an actual human being. With what I do, you know, there's some things that probably protect you and having an actual human being doing it, but there's a lot of jobs where I don't think you are as protected, right? Like if a company can come up with robotics that can build commercial infrastructure more efficiently, never have to take a break, don't have to take a lunch break, whatever, faster, Amazon employees being eradicated, which they already kind of are, you know, they use a ton of robotics already. When these people see the profit margins of these things and the one-time investment of buying a robot versus the 40-year investment of employing somebody with a 401k, I think we get into this like pretty scary territory. And then you go even further down the rabbit hole and you look at, okay, well then maybe if everything was to go right, you develop this universal basic income, but then who decides like who gets what? And then are we all like, you know, does it just turn to like a communist state at that point? I don't know, dude. I don't know. I've watched a lot of stuff recently and I've just consumed a lot of stuff recently that I'm like, this shit is concerning for sure. I guess the best thing to do is just put the fucking blindfold on. I don't know. Not drive yourself crazy over it, but it's definitely something to pay attention to. It's crazy. I opt towards sometimes when I go too deep down like these different rabbit holes, I'm like, okay, I probably should just stop. Because it freaks me out, you know? Genuinely freaks me out. But what do you think, Rob, like in a world where the majority of jobs become replaced by super intelligent robotics, what does that look like, you know?
We just go back to peasants and kings.
Crazy.
It's just, yeah.
I shot you an invite, by the way. I don't know if you got it.
Oh, I've been doing a bunch of research stuff. I didn't even look.
No, you're good. Take your time.
ChatGPT and just AI in general is so stinking good, dude.
But like you're running now on your computer locally, like something that has to do with AI, right?
Yeah, I've been doing my own knowledge base stuff. I've been trying to use it for my coding. I use it for coding at work. I use it for coding at home.
So you've been using like your own model on your computer, and like 5 years ago you wouldn't have been able to run that model, right?
Oh,
so
for sure.
even a year ago you probably couldn't have run the model locally from your home, and that's something that you can do. And then imagine, like, remember we were talking about the quantum computer by Google, Willow, the new one, and I was telling you, like, when I first told you, hey, they gave it this problem that the prior supercomputer would have taken it 1 trillion years or whatever it was, and then this new one can solve that same problem in 5 minutes, and just how kind of crazy that was. And when I first told you, you were probably like, okay, let me fact check this, and you looked it up and you saw that, you know, I don't have all the information. I don't claim to. It's actually why I don't like talking about this stuff too much, because I don't do enough research to really be like factual on it. But just these little tidbits of information I pick up, I think are interesting. And that's just like crazy. Then it's like we have the ability to utilize these different machine learning things that we've created, and it's like, do we get to a point where we solve issues for major things like cure for cancer, cure for AIDS, things like that? Like, if it can run all of these tests and things all the time, you know, will we get, like, it almost feels like with AI, if it was in the right hands, it may have a chance to become like a utopia. But the reality of things becoming a utopia with human beings that are evil and are imperfect is like slim to none, you know? Like, do you think the guy, so for example, like if everything was going to be equal, like the guy Sam Altman that created OpenAI or ChatGPT, like, do you think that he wants to, let's talk like universal basic income, do you think he's going to be receiving the same amount of UBI as everybody else on the planet? Or do you think there will be like brackets? And then like, who decides the bracket of what you're given each month? So say all jobs are eradicated, right? All jobs are getting rid of. Then what happens is who was in a better position prior to the launch of this is put in like a caste system, like back in the fucking day, you know what I'm saying? Like Roman times. Like, are you in now like a caste system where your last name or whatever dictates like, you know, what class of person you're in, or you know?
I think it's just going to be the people in power keep power, and the people not in power pound sand. And what it is any type of middle class or even upper middle class goes away. The people at the top, the people who own the robots, the people who own the AI, they rule the world. Everyone else pounds sand, and either that persists for a while, or you know, the people rise up and destroy Skynet and take it over. You know,
right.
I don't, you know, that's.
It's scary. It's a freaky future, because I think you look at things like the internet and how much that changed things, right? Like, you think like back in the 80s, like if the internet went down, it wouldn't have been like that big of a, you know, I don't even know. Was it even a very early internet back then? Wouldn't have been like a major thing, you know? If the internet went down today, it'd be a major fucking problem. Even with what I do is I work from home, I rely on the internet, millions of, you know, probably a billion other people rely on. Pretty much every job is tied into the internet, right? Emails, whatever, work from home. Internet goes down, that's a huge issue. And the internet was so crazy with how it's like shaped our modern world. But to me, like, I know we were just little tots when the internet, we kind of like grew up with the internet. You know, we're both 96 babies. We kind of grew with it. And I don't know what the perspective was like for like our parents when that whole thing came in. Like they were like, you know, no cell phones and all human interaction. And then boom, this internet thing happens. Then they get to watch their kids kind of take on this electronic lifestyle. But AI to me is like even bigger than the internet, you know, like it's a bigger thing than the internet. Casey said, let me also read your comments, Casey, because I saw them, but we're just going down the rabbit hole of conversing here. It's why I grind so hard now. It will become the rich and the poor. You have millions or you live in government supplied houses and income. AI has started constantly choosing self-preservation over human preservation over and over. So can anyone say Skynet? Where's Arnold when we need him? Yeah, no, you're right, dude. And like I said, I mean, I'm definitely not like your hot spot to go to for this kind of news or these kind of updates in the world, but it's just been something that I'm looking at. And Rob, obviously, a little more educated than I am in certain areas of this, so it's good to talk. But right, it's insane, man. It's insane. It's insane.
I don't know if you can. Let me share my screen. Share your screen. This one. I don't know how well you can see this.
I can see it pretty darn well. I think Casey actually, shout out Casey. I think he boosted our server to get some higher quality screen sharing.
So I asked it, you know, what is the detonation mechanism of the Hellfire? It does a whole breakdown, warhead type, fuse type, some information. I said, okay, so what's the likelihood of this missile that it would hit a relatively dense object and not detonate, but just deflect off? It says very unlikely. It goes through. It gives me a bunch of different information on fuse design, impact angles, and it cites papers, scientific papers. Like, literally.
I think because you're just sharing ChatGPT. Are you sharing your whole screen?
I don't know.
If you probably just chose the application, you might, because I think you just clicked on that Science Direct link, right? Yeah, see if you can share your whole monitor, but obviously know that I'm streaming it, so don't put anything to
entire screen. So like it gave me a reference to this scientific paper from these people from China about dynamic response characteristics for fuses for detonation fields. And you can Hellfire. It literally talks about the Hellfire missile in here and its use. I just think it's freaking nuts that it can just like in 7 seconds.
Thought for 7 seconds and provides you a detailed
like at least
article.
A starting point. Yeah. Then at the bottom, so it gives like good bullet points, like okay, some reasoning, right?
With citing, like, it wasn't, dude. A year ago, I don't think it would cite like websites. No. That's kind of crazy. Do you pay for like ChatGPT or no?
No, this is the free version.
Oh yeah, okay.
And look, it even picked up the 24 hours ago the bounce off the orb.
It'll tell you all the time too that it can't see like up to date. Has it ever told you that it can't browse like the up to date internet, and then you do something like this and it shows you an article from 24 hours before? Brittany said agreed. Casey, hold on one second, Rob. Just so I keep up with the chat. Casey said someone didn't pick up the phone. You drove your ass there. You needed info and you grabbed an encyclopedia or dictionary. That was your info. Exactly. And people used to use like maps, dude, like actual maps when you would drive around, you know? Then we got fucking Garmin. And you remember, like, I even remember like my parents printing out directions like early on when I was a kid. Now you just plug it in your iPhone and you go.
MapQuest.
MapQuest, yeah. But anyway, Rob, sorry for interrupting you.
But yeah, and then it even recommends like, hey, I can make a summary of some of the physics and make a short diagram. It says, or would you like a simple Monte Carlo style analysis done? I'm like, heck yeah, do the Monte Carlo. Friggin' it runs. It makes a whole Monte Carlo breakdown of, you know, the angle of approach hitting the object and
in
the
5
likelihood of
seconds.
impact.
It's scary, dude. And this is what the public has access to. This is a day-to-day thing. You could plug this into ChatGPT right now and have the same fucking outcome.
Yeah.
It's insane.
Did 100,000 trials with impact angles.
100,000 trials in a
Yeah.
it's civilian-based AI that you can use right now.
It says estimated no detonation probability is 25%. That's actually kind of nuts. That can't be right. Based on with what assumption? Yeah.
I wonder if you gave it that video, what if you screen captured the video and just gave it to it with no context and was like, what do you think about this? And where it's like, this is a Hellfire missile, there was an unidentified object. I wonder if it would give you like an opinion. You know what I'm saying?
Yep, hold on. I'm doing it right now. We're doing it right now.
I love it. We were gonna play. We will eventually play Deadzone Rogue, I promise, guys. We're just having too much fun with the AI. 100% just been packing up for your vacation. Where are you going on vacation again, Brittany? I forget. I'm sure you told us, but I forget. Maps were a big thing, absolutely. Yeah, dude, like pulling out a physical map. Casey, you're old, so you probably remember actually doing it yourself. We were just kids. We went along for the ride. Brittany said I tried taking a nap and my boss kept calling me every 2 minutes for questions. Yo, you gotta put your phone on D&D. Or tell him that every suggestion he wants, 20 bucks. 20 bucks. You want a suggestion when I'm not at work? 20 bucks. Time is money. Cha-ching. Especially with AI about to take over the world. You don't want to be in the bottom bracket, Brittany. You don't want to be in the bottom bracket. Make sure you're saving. Because once Skynet takes over, it's over. It's over, chat. It's over. Are you screen recording it?
No, you can pass it directly to it. I'm trying to see if I can get the OG video. Like, I want to get the
just the raw video without people talking. Because you don't want it to analyze like somebody's opinion.
Yeah.
That one seems pretty raw.
Definitely compressed because it's on
October
Twitter.
30th. That's pretty recent too. October 30th, 2024. Less than a year ago. What do you guys think? Do you think it was a balloon? You're leaving on the 12th and will not be back till the 28th. You're traveling from Seattle to California by train going to Disney. Nice. I always forget that you and Casey are so close to each other. I think Casey only lives like probably 20 minutes away from you. That's where I got to do. Hey, Brittany, if I've talked about going out to see Casey in Washington, which I think we're going to make happen one day. I should have taken him up on the offer. The Giants played the Seahawks last year, and that doesn't always happen. And Casey's got season tickets, and he told me I could come out there, but I just couldn't make it work with everything going on. But hopefully, eventually, if I ever go out to Washington, Brittany, and I hang out with Casey and you're in close proximity, you should definitely come meet up with us, and we could do like maybe some chicken wings or something like that. Go to like a little Buffalo Wild Wings, maybe watch a sports game, do a little meet and greet with my top fans. Bring your fam. Me and Casey we met at Disney World in Florida, and we had a great time, dude. Casey is one of the most generous human beings I've ever encountered in my life. This guy, I remember he's like, I got you a hotel room, whatever. I go into this hotel room. It's got a freaking whole kitchenette in it. It's like welcome, my last name on the screen, and like He got me like the bougiest freaking hotel room, dude. Set us up, had everything planned out. We got to go on, Casey, how many fucking rides did we do, dude? We did so many rides. We had, every day was amazing. Every day was amazing, man. Casey is really an amazing human. We're lucky to have him, chat. We're lucky to have him. And meeting Kelsey, his wife. We had a couple fun nights of slamming some brewskis. I forget which place we went to, Casey, where we just got kind of lit. And we were like, where was it? Was it Disney Springs or whatever, that we had some drinks and we were just chilling? And that was one of, like, I look at that night and that was one of the best nights, dude. That was one of the best nights. Probably 50 total. What, 50 total what? Bro, we killed it 10 plus miles a day. Dude, my legs were on fire, bro. But you can't say that we didn't do fucking everything. We did literally fucking everything you could do. And you got to meet Biggie Smalls, my corgi, before he passed. R.I.P. He had the best life. You know, sometimes you think you would be sad talking about things like that. It's so weird because I feel like I would be sad talking about it, but one thing that gives me peace is like that dog had literally the best life. He even, at the end of his life, he even got to go to Disney. That dog was like a world traveler. 1 second, I'm just gonna adjust my mic. Rob's trying to get some answers on this.
Dude, so I literally took the video, gave it to it, told it to do a video analysis of the clip, to do an estimate of the angle of impact, and then correlate it to the Monte Carlo analysis that it performed before.
Okay.
This is just fun.
By tracking the missile's path relative to the surface normal of the object at the impact point, I can estimate the impact angle. 0 degrees equals head-on, 90 degrees equals glancing. Correlation with Monte Carlo model. Once I estimate that angle, I'll check what the model predicted for the likelihood of deflection / no detonation at that angle. So it literally took the frames.
Yeah.
Wow. We're diving into UAPs tonight, y'all. UAP topic. Make sure you're nice, yes, by saying please. At least you know when it becomes super intelligent and won't hunt you down. I always try not to be rude to AI, so that way it won't come after me.
I mean, it's a language model. I mean, we when we talk with our language, we speak nicely most of the time, hopefully.
Dude, some people, have you ever seen the people that like speak, that like treat it horribly? There's like videos of people like treating it horribly.
Yeah. I mean, I just talk to it like I talk to another human.
Mm-hmm. Look at all your stuff on the left-hand side too. Security profile requests, all your stuff. It's kind of cool that it saves all that, so if you want to reapproach it.
Yeah. I try and limit what I do on here. I do stuff on here that like I don't care about being on here or potentially going on the internet.
Right.
But anything like a lot of other stuff, like anything for work, like I do, we have a special system that we got access to recently.
That's AI based?
Yeah, like a organization set it up and it's trusted and they secure it for us. So we use that, and then I also run stuff locally, so like it doesn't.
And by organization based, you mean the government?
Yeah, there's a group in the government that.
Casey said I remember it was fun. Then we went shopping, bro. He was amazing, bro. Biggie was the man, dude. Biggie was the man. You got to meet Obi. Obi is also the man in different ways, but he's also the man. Brittany said 100% might be getting a dog. Ooh, what kind of dog are you getting? Are you gonna rescue one, or are you gonna buy a purebred? Everybody always wants to like hate on people that buy their dogs, but you know, I feel like it's obviously really good to rescue, but I also feel like you shouldn't hate on people for buying dogs. I mean, do your research. Make sure they're not coming from a puppy mill and they're coming from like a legitimate breeder. But it kind of irks me when people get mad at people for like, they're like, you didn't rescue your dog, so that means that you're a bad person. And it's like, no, if you're gonna fucking shell out, you know, these days, $3 grand for a dog, get what you want. Just make sure it's coming from a place that's not a mill. People want to shame people for all different types of things. Oh, a chocolate lab. That was my first dog. My first dog I ever had was a chocolate lab. Her name was Joplin, after Janis Joplin. She's a very good girl. I used to like sleep in her cage and stuff. Ride her around. She was really kind of like my first pony.
So this thing just told me to take a hike. It told me I ran out of... It said the analysis took too long. It says I ran out of tokens. And...
Oh, saying, because you don't pay. Because you don't pay for the...
Yep, and it's like, you can run
it's
it on
done
your own
that
system.
to me, dude. Because
code.
I use ChatGPT predominantly to like make thumbnails and edit like photos for me and stuff. And eventually I'll get to a point, like it made all my sub badges. So on YouTube now, when you like subscribe to my channel, I asked it to just take my image and like shrink it down so I didn't have to do it, which I probably could have done easily. And I also had to do like my custom emotes. And once you get to asking it like a certain amount of things, it tells you to basically take a hike.
This is so much fun.
Just make sure, remember I'm streaming, so if you want me to click off it, I don't want to show anything like sensitive on your computer. I can take it off for a second just while you're file browsing. And let me know.
Give me 1 second. I got my cat's banging on the door.
No, you're good. I took it off your screen for a minute. Had them growing up. Time for me to have a friend. Last one I had was a Mexican dish, a mole. Agreed. I was like, I don't know if you've seen the movie Moonfall, but like there was Sean on the movie and there was AI become crazy and it took out everyone on their planet. Yeah, it's crazy. I mean, look, I don't know what direction it's gonna go. I just know that it's like, I think a lot of us are really complacent with what's going on with it. And I think there's a lot of implications that could happen if it's unregulated and goes crazy. But I also take the side of like, there's other countries that don't have as much freedoms as we do here, and they don't care as much. And their governments kind of just, you know, here, you know, apparently, and I say apparently in air quotes, this is for the people, by the people, right? It's a democracy. We're supposed to vote for the things that happen. I don't think that always happens, but that's how it's supposed to be. You have other countries where that's just outright not a thing. They do whatever they want. The people just kind of fall in line. They get served whatever dish is being served. I think the problem becomes that we don't want to be beat. It's like, this is almost in a way like a new Cold War. It's like a new, like, who's going to get there first? Is it going to be America? Is it going to be China? Is it going to be Russia? We don't want anyone to beat us to say like a super intelligence, because whoever reaches like super intelligence first would make, there's a lot of implications for everyone else if that happens, you know? So I think there's probably a lot going on behind closed doors. They try to distract us with different things. I don't know. We'll see how it pans out. Obviously, I'm just a guppy like everybody else. I do think it's scary though. I know my work, they're already saying they don't want to use it because we works with sensitive material and they're worried that something's going to happen. Yeah, it's pretty similar to mine. They say that will always be okay, and they'll say that AI is only ever going to be a tool that we can use, because I work within like legal stuff and case numbers, all that, sensitive things, confidential court cases and different things like that. But I wonder, when it becomes so good and there's so much profit to be made off of it, if those promises will be broken, you know? You can only speculate, but they say that we'll be good. Rob, I actually got selected recently as like one of the reporters to be a part of this like new learning program thing, and apparently in the email they said that like it could further our growth with the company and stuff like that, and I thought that was pretty cool. They said it's only going to people that are like detail oriented and have been with the company for a while.
Nice.
So hopefully, you know what I'm searching for, man. I'm tired of being 1099. I'm trying to get that W-2. People say 1099 is great. I'm sure if you own your own company and you're making millions of dollars, 1099 is great. But when you're 1099 and you're like me and you're not making that much money, 1099 kind of blows. I'll be honest. I kind of prefer to have all my benefits through my job and get a tax return at the end of the year. But say you're making 50K on a W-2 or 50K on a 1099, let me promise you, you'd rather make 50K on a W-2. Because there's like write-offs and things I can do, right? Like I can write off my internet. I can justify a part of my house because I work from home as a working space and all that stuff. You know, you talk with your tax consultant, but 1099 blows. I think unless you're making a lot of money, 1099 is not great. I was talking actually with somebody recently, an older guy, and he was like, 1099 is great. You get to control all your money and stuff. And I was like, it's not that great. It's not that great. At least not in the position I'm in. Rob's cat has now taken over the microphone. Who is that? Is that Moki?
No, it's Taro.
Dude, how are those guys doing?
They're good.
They're probably big boys now. I remember I met them when they were kittens.
Yeah.
They love Elsie.
They're nice to her, but they're wary of her.
They're indifferent. Well, because she's a baby, so she'll just like grab them and stuff, probably. But they're good with her. Has she like grabbed them?
Yeah, they Mochi beats feet, but Taro like kind of like allows it. Like he gets scared and tries to run away, but then like she'll get him and he'll be like, okay. But he like moves his head away like all nervous and
But she wants them, right? She likes the.
Oh yeah, she gets excited.
Yeah, that's cute. That's cute. Here, let me bring your screen back on. I took it off while you were local file browsing.
Okay, I gotta get all the dependencies for this. We'll see if it works.
Oh, so you're running the command that I told you to run in Python?
Yeah, but I'm trying to make sure I'm in the right virtual environment. We'll see. Maybe I'm not.
And that's the thing too. It's like right now, right? Like it's not always perfect. And sometimes you'll run into like, you can work around it by telling it, you know, hey, this isn't working or whatever. But I think we're not that far away. Like a year from now, you're going to have stuff that's like, it's not perfect yet, right? But eventually it will be. And that's scary. Brittany said, I don't know if it would happen, but I'm not sure about AI. Know my work, they're already saying, okay, yeah, we saw that. Agreed. We will see it through 100%. Got my tickets for my next trip after this trip. Feel like I'm going on trip, get back, and then I got my work trip after that. Crazy. I'm thinking my next trip might be to go back out to Kauai. I kind of feel like I need it. Go see Lucho in Hawaii. Feel like that would be nice. Feel like it would be good for the mental. I'm so lucky that I have a friend in Hawaii, because if I could afford the plane ticket, then it's pretty much from there. It's very minimal expense. The plane tickets are expensive probably these days. I think you're looking at anywhere between like $900 and $1,200, but once you get out there, having a place to stay, and like we could go to Costco and buy groceries and stuff, it makes it like actually accessible. Whereas if you were to go to that island and stay in a resort and be going to restaurants every night, you spend a lot of money. Not to say that $1,200 isn't a lot of money, but I feel like I could use a trip. It's always good to see Lucho too, because he always grounds you. He lives like a very... Lucho comes into the stream from time to time, but his hair is all grown out. He walks around, no shoes, hangs out in Hawaii. He's kind of like a hippie. And every time I'm around him, I just remember to take life a little less seriously, which I think can be good. Maybe not day to day how he does it, but it's a good break sometimes.
Hold on.
Feel like going on a trip, get back, and then I got my work trip after. That's crazy. Yeah, but it's good to stay busy. What do they say? Idle hands is the devil's playground. It's always good to stay busy. I try to stay as busy as possible, because if I'm not, I lose my mind.
I don't know. I always have such an issue with
Ooh, who is that? Anna that just popped up on here? Ooh, Robbie, who's Anna? Just kidding. The web search recommendation.
It's trying to get the right Python config going here. Let me try a different.
Because what is this script? The script is going to run to tell you the statistical or the percentage chance that it would deflect off an object like that based on the video.
Well, it's going to create an overlay and do like a trajectory analysis on it, or it says supposedly.
I love how Rob is our stream today, guys. We're spectating Rob. We love it. By the way, I played Zomboid the other day for the first time.
Project Zomboid?
Yeah, I played it with a buddy, and honestly, I think because I told you yesterday I fell asleep at literally 8 p.m. Woke up when you text me, or a little bit after, right? I woke up around 10 and text you back because I was so freaking exhausted, dude. And you know, it's not like me. Like if I don't want to stream or play games at night around this time, you know, I'm so cooked that I have to sleep. But I slept from then. So I slept from like 8 p.m., woke up when you text me, went immediately back to sleep, slept till 10 a.m. because my job was at 1. And then my job got canceled, right? which is not terrible, not the best, but I still get compensated for some of it. Went back to sleep, dude. I don't know what was going on with me, dude. I don't know what was going on with me, but I slept for literally this last 24 hours. I probably slept for 16 hours, dude. Literally probably slept for 16 hours. It was crazy. And the truth is, I would be concerned about staying up all night, but I'm so freaking tired still. I could go to sleep right now and sleep till tomorrow. My job tomorrow, I think, I'm not going to put it on the screen, but let me just double check.
Huh. It did a thing. I don't know.
My job tomorrow is at 1:30. So that means a morning stream. Guys, I do want to tell you, we are going to do Borderlands 4. It actually drops tonight, but we can't play until Friday. So we're going to try to get through the rest of Silksong tomorrow. Hopefully, we may do it. We may not. If we don't, we'll approach it at a different time. We're like super endgame. But Friday and through the weekend, we're going to be doing a ton of Borderlands 4, which I haven't purchased, but I'm going to go ahead and finally do that now. Borderlands. Let me just buy it. It's freaking expensive, dude. But we got plans to play it, so let me just buy it. Hold on. Take it off screen for a minute. Purchase. Oh my gosh, $74. Oh, let me just not think about it. Let me just not think about it. I don't normally buy games at full price, but we're doing it. We just did it. Dude, so you get points for every Steam purchase. My balance on Steam is 337,000. Wow. Borderlands 4, we bought it. We bought it, we're locked in. Failure occurred while trying to install. Yeah, we'll install it tomorrow. $74 is crim, dude. I feel kind of bad about that, actually. A little bit of buyer's remorse going on. So what is this gonna do, Rob?
So it made this here. This is what it did. It kind of made the frames, and it tried to do like these yellow dots with like a trajectory line, but the frame numbers are weird. I don't know why I picked that frame. I'm trying to have it do the whole video, which is really impressive. Let's see.
My work trip is all paid for and working 40 hours. Oh, very nice. Very nice. But while Rob does this, I'm going to go grab another drink real quick. We are analyzing. This stream has turned from it. I promise, at some point, we're going to do at least one mission of Deadzone Rogue. But Rob is analyzing. For those of you guys coming in, I know I've just seen a few new viewers pop in. Rob is taking the newest UAP video from the Congress hearing of the Hellfire missile that deflected off of this unidentified aerial phenomena, and he is trying to dissect it frame by frame to see the basically oh wow,
it did pretty good. It's trying. Oh nope, now it's drunk. It's seeing the stuff in the background.
But what are these yellow plot points?
I don't know.
In general, like all the plots over top of the object.
Maybe it's the sampling. Okay. Those yellow dots look like a trajectory, right? It's trying. It's mistaking what it thinks the object is. Right? So it's making a trajectory, but the problem is that the camera is tracking the object, so it's doing a trajectory in the same spot. Like it's just making yellow dots in the same spot versus making them diverge, you know? It's actually doing really good for the fact that the camera's tracked.
Here, I'm gonna grab a drink real quick. Yeah, that is crazy. Since I'm illiterate, though, you gotta give us a little play-by-play. Give us a little play-by-play of what you're looking at, what you're doing.
I'm going to tell it to try and filter out smaller objects. Stinking nutso. I'm just 100% vibe coding the snot out of this. I don't know where Jeremy went. I'm gonna go get a drink. I'll be back. All right.
All right, I'm back. Sorry, brother. Oh, you ended your stream. How'd the trajectory go? You didn't get what you wanted?
I mean, I vibe coded the heck out of it. It's kind of yucky. I can reshare it.
It's just cooked? No, you're good. I invited you. We could,
Here, I shared it.
Here, I'm looking. I'm looking.
It's trying. It's picking up the text at the top of the screen, but
This is Python?
Yeah. Different libraries overlaying it on. It did a frame by frame and then overlaid it and created a new video.
Kind of crazy.
I wonder if the thing's just like falling, like slowly falling out of the sky. Like it had enough altitude that it looks like it continues to fly, but it's actually just falling.
You think so?
I don't know. Right there, it looks like it gains altitude.
Like you think that it fell for a second and then regained?
Yeah, maybe.
Hmm.
I'd have to spend a lot more time, you know.
No, it's cool though.
Working that to try and get something feasible.
It's cool though. That was fun. Okay, so we are on zone 3. We're gonna do the mission for the SMG.
Let's go.
Dude, awesome though. No, I always like that. I know it was deviating away from, you know, a little bit what the plan was, but that was cool. It's always good. I always feel like it adds a little humanity to talk about like different things like that. Explore some different things. You know what blows my mind in this game is how good it looks, dude. Who is the dev team that made this? Graphically, this game looks insane.
It doesn't.
Like, if you really look at, like, the planet Earth and how it's, like, scaled and has all the continents and stuff on it, and then looking at just the lighting and stuff, I don't know if you have yours maxed out on 1440, but I have mine on Epic with ray tracing on and stuff, and it looks so good.
I don't even know if the card supports ray tracing.
Well, you know, some of my frames are artificially generated. These new NVIDIA chips use AI to predict what's going to happen, give you more frames. People hate on it, but I mean, I think it fucking works. I haven't noticed like a latency issue. Yeah. In any NVIDIA card, DLSS creates fake frames. Not fake frames, but AI generated frames.
They interpolate in between.
Yeah, they predict. It's like a prediction model, right? It predicts what's gonna happen before it happens to generate the frames that are populating on the screen. I'm too much of a fucking hamster to be talking about these things, but
it doesn't really predict. It really, what it does is they process the frames, right? So like it operates so fast that
here, shit. One more sec before. Here, wait. Tell me, and then 1 sec. Obi's. I just need to look at Obi real quick.
Do what you gotta do.
Here, 1 second. Okay. I am sorry about that, my friend. I am ready. Sorry about that. I know it's been a little bit of a weird stream for you guys coming in. But we're ready to rock. Oh, fun, fun, fun. If we're really good, we could bang out 2 missions. If we're really incredible. We just have to, yeah, we just need to not fail. But dude, look at this SMG. This thing looks sick. Oh, it's a burst though. I don't know about that. I don't know about the burst. I don't know about the burst.
I mean, you can button smash it pretty hard and it fires quick.
You like it?
Doesn't feel bad right now.
Doesn't feel terrible. Very nice, very nice. Augment. Nice. I'll go with weak point hip fire for this. A 20% faster base movement speed. I mean, with weak point increase, kind of got to go with it.
I'm going crit hip fire.
Okay. You're a crit hip fire? Nice. Dude, we have so much shield these days that even when I do get hit, it's like not a big deal.
Too easy.
Ooh, too easy. This is kind of cool. 2 affix rolls at the fabricator. It's purple. I've never gotten that one, but I feel like I kind of want tourniquet over that. Because I haven't even chose yet, you know what I'm saying? I'm running a psionic gun, but I haven't chose my thing yet. And I feel like it's not that hard to get what you want. All right, let's get it. I'm a little not locked in, I'm not gonna lie. And there we go. Little green gloves, little blue chest. Oh, little green grenade. Ooh, I got psionic. You see that? God is good. Nice. Easy, too easy.
Psionic grenade here if you're running psionic.
Yes, sir. Do you need gloves?
I do.
How about a blue chest?
Yes, yes.
You need green gloves or no?
I got green gloves.
Okay,
Level
bet.
3.
Bet. Well, at least you got the blue chest. That's one of the few times that we actually give each other an upgrade. It's easy to just not realize. All right, 3, 2, 1. Too easy. Yo, blue. Actually, I only got one pair of blue gloves. Perk orb, let's go with that. Yo, psionic blue SMG in the shop. Wow.
I didn't even realize this was a secondary.
Yep. Let's go from this. Oh, hold on. We should go from back here. Ew, my aim is crazy right now. Oh my gosh, we're getting too comfortable in this game. That's the problem, dude. That's the problem. We're under a minute per, bro. Let's keep moving.
Are you rocking an affinity? Just psionic?
Just psionic, straight up psionic. But I think I'm good for a minute. Unless you find a purple psionic, I'm good. Because this one could go from blue to purple. What are you rolling? What's your thing?
Void.
Void, okay. I'll keep an eye out in the shop and stuff.
still have no boots.
No boots? Oh, I also don't have boots. It's the one thing I'm missing as well. We're good from here. You have a blue chest, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the grenades are crazy because I could just throw 2 grenades and destroy. All right. Maybe back here.
We have received no communication from Earth. Not a whisper. The silence is total. Our illustrious hero is having a
My
meltdown.
movement speed is cracked.
Either the planet is unable to help us, or someone has decided we are not worth answering.
Synergy. Let's go up top.
This room always gets so sweaty.
If we, yeah, this room sucks. If we put these barrels kind of staggered, we could shoot them though as they run past them. Stagger them up here. Big stack over here too on them. I'll throw one that way. We put that one that way. All right. Two nades probably gonna kill them all. Easy. Too easy. Crit damage.
Wonder if I can fabricate myself a beer.
Ooh, psionic purple knife. Let's go, baby. And I have a psionic grenade, purple. We're all max purple, all psionic. You can't ask for more than that on a side mission. We're just above a minute on each. Pretty quick. What do you got right now? Blue, purple?
Blue primary. I had a purple primary, but it's not my affinity.
Let's maybe do this room.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Dude, I still don't have boots.
I see any out.
Crazy. Ooh. Here, probably.
Boots just dropped. Freeze you boys.
You're good, you're good, you're good. There's a little chaos here, though. There's a little chaos.
The psionic is so clutch.
Yeah, the psionic is clutch.
Let me get you these boots.
Oh, you got boots. Thank you. Finally, dude. Oh, this room kind of sucks too. Maybe we start on each a different side just so they split. All right, 3, 2, 1.
Ceiling boys, watch out. I'm gonna die. I'm stuck in the corner. Dead. I literally got pinned to the corner. Free. Body block.
Wow, those things have a lot of health.
Fire rate's not.
Oh, there's one more guy there. Wait, let me see these.
Psionic is so good, dude.
Psionic is crazy, dude. It is. Especially when you have the grenade. I have double grenades, so it's like... Dude, the synergies are fucking crazy. Purple psionic weapon in the shop. I'm just getting blessed. I can make a gold. Oh my gosh. Gold psionic, brother. We're chilling. Gold knife as well. I'm just kind of getting blessed. Rob's using ChatGPT to decide what's the best loadout.
No, I picked up your old. I picked up your old gun and tried to re-roll it for my affinity, but it didn't work.
Word. All right, 3, 2, 1. I mean, not that bad. I got a hip fire now. I got all these hip fire perks and I keep ADSing. Oh shit. Oh, there's a lot going on here. Holy.
Yeah.
Let's go back here. I mean, let's just clear from the corner, I guess, dude. Let them pass through. Let them pass through.
I don't know if I like this, bro. I think the spawn's better now.
Oh no, nah, dude. Because at least there we have two ways. We both have nades, right?
Yeah.
It's gonna be a heat in the beginning. All right, but right now we should go. There's not a lot down here. Kill the heal bot.
All right, go.
Through two nades. Through two nades. Killing the backside. I'm looking at this other side. I'm watching your back here. I think we're chilling though, dude. Oh wow, it was nothing. We were all worried about it and it was nothing.
I mean, it looked pretty scary.
There's a lot of red dots on the mini map, that's for sure.
Ooh, really good psionic grenade here for you.
Is it purple or gold?
Purple.
Okay, I could upgrade it. I'll take it. Had a purple, but now I got a full legendary loadout. I haven't seen anything void, but I'll let you know if I... Do you have a gold one yet or no?
No.
Purple?
Purple.
Okay, hold on. Let's maybe this corner.
All right. Send it.
Yep. Skate coming in with 100. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ooh. They also got torched. Watch, we're gonna breeze through these last side quests. All right, 3, 2, 1. Yo, purple void here, purple void here. On the ground. Purple void, buddy.
Thank you. Upgradable to legendary. Let's go.
I think this is the last room, so it might not let you do it, but at least we got it, you know? We know we got it.
My health is low, so...
It's just this guy, but I think they're gonna spawn in. 3, 2... Not bad at all. Oh, we're chilling, dude. GG's. Wow. Easy mission, huh?
This is what
Super
success
easy.
looks like.
Not really any stressful moments, which is
Good
rare.
weapon.
You like the bird as a secondary, it's nice.
Yeah, that thing as a secondary was nuts.
Yeah, that's nice. It's probably meta secondary. Doing lots of damage. All right. Do another one?
Yeah, you said there's only one more, right?
Ahead.
No, zone 3, we have That was the last. Well, I guess this one's a melee weapon, maybe? It says rewards arc lance.
Oh,
It says spearhead.
nice.
So I think it might be a spear that we got.
I like it.
It says, yeah, arc lance, melee weapon. A long-range melee weapon that grants a burst of speed on kill, but reduces speed on misses by 50% for 2 seconds. Then you get martial master when you use it. 50% melee weapon damage, minus 50 ranged weapon. But it's like basically you'd have to run a melee build if you did this. Like grenades and melee, which could be crazy. Oh, this might be nuts. I'm cheesing thinking about this one. I guess the normal melee is viable. I just don't use it that often. Looks like we're doing it here. Let's just gang up on them, dude.
Oh, you are slow, dude.
I mean, we just got a murk. It's kind of fun, to be honest. Oh, you can get a gun? I'm just going melee, dude. You do 50% less range damage. I'm just gonna straight build melee. Yep. Go, Robbie. Yeah, we're insane. Yo, Ghostblade, 45% melee damage. Killing a target with melee grants stealth. What? What? Melee might be like the meta, dude.
So
We got that.
voice.
Yeah, yeah, that's the problem. Hold on. I activated stealth again as soon as I killed him, dude. I'm just assassinating one at a time. Dude, I'm literally killing him and activating stealth, Rob.
Yeah, they have no idea we're here.
Do you have stealth too every time you kill? Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
I just meleeed it, dude. I just meleeed it. Yo, melee, that's insane. I did not know that that existed until tonight, and I'm actually a little bit... +2 weapon upgrade quality? Let's do it, I guess. I'm kind of upset that we didn't know that. That is a fucking insane perk. If you have a good melee weapon. What's mine right now? Void? You think I should roll Void? I guess we'll see what we get. I'm not even buying a weapon, dude. Straight melee. We commit melee, bro. Yo, you should go for fire melee. If you have it. If you have the option. You go fire, I go void.
I'm currently plasma. I could try and
Okay.
reroll.
If you get fire, do you want me to buy you one that you could roll?
Oh, I have no cash. Never mind.
Okay, word.
I got no monies.
Strictly melee. I just instant stealth. What the fuck? Yo, this is busted. We're ninjas, dude. Definitely my favorite way that I've ever played this game.
It's almost not fun though, because it's like too easy.
Oh, I rolled fire. I'm gonna have to find a fire.
I rolled psionic and fire. Double fire build? Or psionic?
Double fire build would be fucking nuts, I think. Just because we're trying to do burst damage, you know what I mean? Yo, this is crazy. This is crazy. 35% damage to full health enemies. I'm already one-shotting them. That's amazing. Found a fire one. Yo, there's a lightning one here if you want to reroll it. It's blue. I picked up a... Yeah.
Big boys are a 2-tap.
Yep. Not a problem for us though. We're the ninja boys.
You can spam it so fast when you're...
Iron Blood Engine I'm kind of jiving with, to be honest.
Wow, vitality, killing an enemy restores 5%.
Oh
of your
dude, you
missing
can
health.
spam this even faster than I thought. Holy shit. That's insane. All right, let's see.
Of course my reroll didn't work.
If we just one-shot everything together at a time, we might both just go into stealth, right? Or you won't because you won't kill it. You have to get the kill, so I guess that wouldn't work. Because one of us would get a hit marker. But overall, it's like if you need to reset, you just hit a small mob. Whoa, dude. This is an insane way to play. I'm not gonna lie. Right? It's insane. It kind of feels like we've been doing it wrong the whole time.
We never had this perk though.
The melee perk? I'm pretty sure we have.
Not the plus 50, minus 50.
Oh yeah, the plus 50, minus 50. Plus 45% plus the rolls, dude. I just got a secondary perk with 45% melee damage. Consecutive melee hits increase melee damage by 20%. They made melee, like, at least on this, it's fucking stupid. How much damage you do. I'm about to one-tap everything. That ass, gosh. That'd be crazy. Wow. Yo, I got a void blue. I'm gonna buy it for you.
I'm not running void. I'm not running void. I'm not running void. I already have a blue fire. I already have blue fire.
Do you want to reroll? Oh, did you pick up a blue fire or did you upgrade it?
I upgraded it.
Okay, word. Well, this one might be able to. This one can go to legendary, it says.
Okay, let me try it. Let me try
I
it.
think, right?
I will.
At least roll it. Alright. Worth a try.
Yeah, thank you though.
Well, at least it doesn't go in vain. For whatever reason, I thought you were doing void. Forgot we were doing double fire.
I just got a double kill, dude. One swing, 2 kills.
The melee guys are crazy. Oh, or the flying guys. Yeah, that's insane. The melee is insane. The fact that we go into stealth mode is insane. That's so crazy. Yo, you can launch so far, dude. What the fuck? That's crazy.
Blue gloves on the ground.
I just need a helmet if you see one. There's a boss in here. We should kill the melee guys first, though. Kill all the ads before we kill the boss.
Oh boy, I'm dead.
All right, let me do this save.
I got griefed so bad on that. Ninja fly to the dudes flying up in there. Don't even jump. Literally just aim at them and click the attack button and it'll lunge. At least it did on my screen.
I broke the golden rule.
Oh, Frozone, dude.
I've fought this guy too many times.
Frozone. Melee his booty.
Kind of scary to melee him. Especially when I have this.
Grenade.
Melee for the end, baby.
KO'd. Ward stride. Crazy.
Ooh. I got a purple fire melee. Big chillin'. They shoot for a second, then de-aggro. It's fucking hilarious. These things on the wall are kind of hard to melee, though. Never mind. What the fuck? This is crazy. Oof. Bonus synergy. All right, let's gang this. This is insane. Super fun. I feel so OP. 45% melee damage. 50% more melee damage when backstabbing. What? Dude, I do 90%. 95% more than what I currently do if I get behind them. That's insane. What the heck?
That's crazy.
Oh, there's void ones. Careful, we gotta shoot that. Ooh, shoot the void ones. Gloves. Superior item. %30 chance to do grenade damage. I have a gold lance, bro. We're big chillin'.
Still rocking a blue. Killing me.
Really? I got 3 golds right now. I'm not trying to flex, but gold fire lance, baby. I think this is really your last time to get an upgrade too. Do you want me? Oh, I don't have enough. I was gonna say I'd buy this blue one for you to re-roll it, but Rob, there's one on the ground. Ready? Just look at this. Look at this. Just look at it. Ooh.
Nice.
Insane. I guess really the passive rolls are not that great. I have like a 40% chance to mark a target, and then if I hit the marked target, I deal 30% more damage. So could be good, but there's a purple red here.
I'm looking at the perks between them two.
This one could go legendary. Oh, so you are gonna get a legendary.
Yeah.
Did you upgrade, Rob? You can put that in legendary.
It wouldn't let
that
me.
That one said available legendary. Let me see it. Drop it on the ground because it told me I could. Oh wait, I don't have the money for it. Fuck.
It says I can't. I guess I got no money.
Mine said that I could, but if I had, I don't have money, so. Dude, you just double killed those guys. What the fuck? What the hell is going on? Okay, Rob, there's a purple fire right here. You want it? Another 45% melee damage.
That's where I'm at. I have like 3 of those, and I'm just like disgusting.
I think I'm maxed out on melee. I'm one-shotting the elite mobs, dude.
Oh, cryo dudes, they killed me.
Really?
Yeah, they somehow froze me.
Very anticlimactic, but we got it done. I got 2 grenades in case things get hairy. Very nice.
Still stealthed.
%20 more fire damage. I mean, we're kind of chilling. Kill the spawner. Ooh. One more. Oh, it's a boss? No fucking way, dude. All right. No fucking way. That was crazy.
What were we hitting for? How?
I don't know. I don't know, but I can't believe we just did it like that. That was insane. Definitely a cool, like, definitely meant to be played melee. Definitely fun. Wow.
That was spicy.
That was cool. That was honestly maybe my favorite one. Glad that we did that. And so apparently now we have, I guess we can unlock that melee weapon or have it drop.
I'm going to tear those robo
That's just
bastards
mega
apart.
cheese. Mega cheese.
We have 2 more missions. They give us different rewards. I don't know what they are. One looks like a perk maybe called Combat Instincts. And the other one has something called Curated Fate, which doesn't look like a perk. Something else. I'm not sure what it is. And something called Chromatic Cells. But
We're gonna like 100 this game.
Yeah, I'm at 23 hours total runtime, but I don't know. Let me see how much. Before this, I played 32 hours, so kind of a lot. Do you want to do another one, or you're done?
How long did that last round take?
I forget. Under 30.
All right, let's do it.
Okay,
Lightning.
combat instincts, or which one? Or curated fate? Combat instincts or curated
Either.
fate?
Combat instinct.
Okay. It's called Legion. Then, dude, we're literally one mission from finishing Zone 3, which means, like, the next stream, which is kind of cool. If we do this one successfully, we only have one more side quest, and then we can kind of start doing the finale. All the main zones in the hardest difficulty, which is going to be sick.
I almost went full melee again.
I'm still going melee, dude. I'm addicted. I tasted the forbidden fruit with that one. I'm meleeing all day, though.
Frozone. Get hit with the Frozone.
Very nice.
Wonder what this one says.
You ready for this? So, dude, we're just getting too comfortable in this game at this point. We're just too comfortable. It's also hard not expert. So I think that's been kind of a difference. Doing the main missions on expert was rough. We're just turning and burning. Doing the cryo build. Just to solidify our win. Tempest, I see. Nice gun.
Love that thing.
I got smart rocket already. Crazy.
Ouchie.
You good? Robbie, you're looking down a little bad, my boy.
He's the big boy. He came and was meleeing me hard.
Damn, son. Got the right room for you, though.
Give me something useful.
Okay, 3, 2, 1. I fucked those guys up, bro. Fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. You ain't shooting any melee swipe on me. What do you think I am, brother? Grenade. Boom. He's dead, Rob. Don't worry about him. Watch, he's dead. Watch how fast he's dead. Touching my buddy Rob? Are you kidding me? It's not happening. Not today, not tomorrow. Never. I jumped, so he swiped up. That was insane. Hold up. Swiped up again. Just keep jumping near these fools. They jump, they swipe up. Wow. It don't even matter. Imagine, Rob, full Nightmare main story, only melee. You think anybody in the world has done it? Is this game that big yet, or we could be the first, dude? We could be the first. We could be. I think if we melee only Nightmare, we could be the first people that have done it. Yeah, for sure.
Why is there like no health drops?
I don't know. Just rough hour. Oh, Rob, you're at 10 health. I see why you're asking. Woo. You got a health shot right here, though. You can buy some as well, I think. You can always buy health of these, right? Yeah. 30 HP.
You're ridiculous, dude.
You think?
Yeah, your build's nuts.
Maybe this log has some answers.
Holy shit. Yeah, we're killing it. I think we should always spread these things out just because it's setting us up for success. And really shoot them when they come up, you know, put them near the stairs. Put two near the stairs. There's a roof guy, we should focus on him. I'll throw this one at him and we shoot it. Ready? I'm gonna throw it in 3, 2, 1. Insane, we're insane. Let me use the other one. Go to the other side once we use this barrel. Go to this side, go to this side. We got more barrels. It's over. Cryo Overlord secondary. I might just use that for the rest of the run just because it's fun. You know I like that Overlord. You know I like that. Get a little inspect on this thing, chat. Look at the freaking skin on this. It's beautiful. Yeah, look at that. Purple. All right, let's go. Okay, and 3, 2, 1. Blizzard proc. Dude, I'm unkillable right now. Telling you, I'm literally unkillable. Rob, you've been riding the edge this whole entire side mission, dude. I'm surprised you're still with us. You know you could just sacrifice the end of the next round and get half HP. You might as well, honestly. At the end of this one, if you don't get more than half, you should just die to the last thing.
I just need the perk that gives me more damage for when my health is low.
I got Blizzard proc. In for 5k to that. Fuck is this? Like a cannon. I'm doing a lot of damage, Robbie. I'm doing a lot of damage. Dude, I'm fucking destroying these guys. Holy. Rob, I'm doing a lot of damage. All right, 5 more. Bang it out. Ooh, lots of flying boys. Doing crazy damage. Gold Overlord pistol. With the cryo. Dude, I fucking destroyed that guy. It's ridiculous how much damage I'm doing right now. It's actually ridiculous. Lock in, baby. Lock in, baby.
I guess I'm getting better at
That was
this.
good.
We bugged? Are we bugged out?
I don't think. Am I on? Oh, okay. Maybe I wasn't all the way. I guess I wasn't all the way on it.
Plus 25 weapon damage, plus 15% movement speed and sprint speed, plus 35% charge chance for 1 second after dashing. Wow.
What is it? 25%. It's a perk. 25% weapon damage, movement speed, and sprint speed. Dodge for 1 second after. Yo, that's actually huge. Combat instincts is actually huge. Good job. That was sick.
You too, man. That was clean.
I'll keep trying.
You got a lot
till I
done.
get it right.
Literally. So there are still the challenge missions. If we wanted to also do those, but I feel like, I don't know. They could be a thing. I think we should first do the last side mission, and then the next. So say for example the next stream we only have one more side mission. We'll probably beat it in one attempt. That'll be like 20 minutes, which will leave us at least enough time for one run, maybe 2 normal runs. And then we'll just start with the Nightmare Zone 1, and then do Nightmare through the 3 zones. If we feel like we're content at that point, we could end it. If we want to, we could do the challenge missions. But like the one we did, we got to round 38. And the best that you could get is 40. Zone 2 has one where you have to get to sector 50, and Zone 3 has one that's only to 40. I mean, what I'm saying is basically, I think we should do the challenge missions, but I think we should do the side mission, then nightmare mode first. And then if we still feel like playing, then we'll do the other ones. But we also have that alien game to play. I just bought Borderlands 4 tonight, and we're going to play that this weekend. Me and Venom.
Okay, nice.
For probably a large majority of like, we're going to try to kind of get through it, you know, in the weekend. So it's going to be some bigger streams. Looking forward to playing something like that. It looks pretty cool. It looks like the boss fights are actually pretty hard. I was watching this this one streamer do it. Look kind of nutty. But yeah.
No, it was a lot of fun, and I think we're really getting our money's worth out of this game.
This was one of the better, you know, I feel like you and I are really good at playing what we buy. I'll say that first off. Like, I think a lot of friends buy games that they play once and just put down. Me and you will like rough it through a lot of shit, you know? So and through that, I feel like we've gotten to play some pretty good games. Like ones that maybe somebody would pick up and be like, and then never play it again. We've gotten through some of those humps and we played some really interesting things. But yeah, this one in particular, this was worth the money. This was definitely worth the money.
For sure.
But then there's other games like Barony that I'm glad we played for 10 minutes and decided that was not our thing.
Yeah, that was the free trial was clutch. I'm really...
Yeah, you like appreciate them for doing the free trial. Because that was something that we probably otherwise would have bought. Or that I could see that being a game that you would like gift over. Be like, yeah, let's stream like, this, but...
It was horrible. It felt like the controls were like horrible.
You know, I said about Silksong, I guess what's so funny is I'm actually not the only person that's complained. But I've thought that Silksong, I like it being hard, but I've played through like all the Dark Souls game, and Dark Souls 2 is known as being like a pretty brutal game, you know, in terms of like the boss fights and just how difficult it is. Silksong, I kid you not, I have 17 hours played, which I think is inflated. I think that's some menu time, but let's say 14 or 15, because I had it on earlier and I never ended up playing it. It was on my screen for a couple hours. But this game has Dark Souls 2 difficulty in a 2D form that I've never seen before. It's really hard. Really hard.
Pure sweat.
Yeah, tomorrow a new Night Rain update comes out. Actually, a major one. I don't know if you're up to reapproach that, but it's one of the bigger updates. Basically, they added a new mode. So it would be a whole stream, but as you go through different layers. So I think it's like you play through the whole thing and then you kind of go back to back type deal, but they get harder. Like already in the first map, they're harder, and then they're even harder the second time. And I don't know how many layers there are. Maybe 3? But we'll have to see. Either way, it's something like that. When the difficulty's higher, the bosses are more difficult. But I guess you've been kind of anti Night Rain these days.
I'd be willing to try it tomorrow.
You know what else? You know what else is out that I kind of want to play, Rob? But I kind of want to play it with somebody. I have No Man's Sky in VR, and now that I have the new computer, I feel like it's insane. Like it just looks crazy. we can play multiplayer while I'm in VR. And they also just dropped a new massive update. I don't know if you've seen it. It's called Voyagers.
I heard about it.
But yeah, huge No Man's Sky update. Like, I don't know if that's something we would want to dive into. It's one of the best games that we both own that we never really play.
Yeah, I'd be willing to give it another shot. I know we tried it once and it was just like pulling teeth.
Was
But
it? In terms of like finding each other, or
yeah, I think so. I think we had a really hard time finding each other.
I wonder if they. We just need to look into like what the best way is to finding each other. Did you have to travel to me, or was it like
We were like in other stinking galaxies, dude.
the whole time?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, I guess we would just have to spend what it would come down to then if they don't make it easier. I'm surprised they don't have like an easier way to teleport. Or maybe they do and we just don't know what it is.
Yeah, we haven't figured it out.
Yeah, that would be cool. There's also a free game. I don't know if you've ever heard about this. Have you ever? I want to try it, but I'd rather try it with like a duo. Have you ever heard of the Finals? It's a free-to-play FPS.
I have heard about it. I don't know much about it.
Have you watched a video on it?
It reminds me. I don't know. Isn't it like the superhero game we played?
Not kind of. I mean, they're heroes for sure, the people that you play as. So I guess kind of superhero-esque, the abilities that you have.
What was the other game that we played? What was that called?
Delta Force? Or Marvel Rivals?
Marvel Rivals, yep.
You didn't like Marvel Rivals? Marvel Rivals is a great game. Kind of surprised you don't like that one.
Oh, I liked it.
We could play that again. But I mean, it's all PvP. You and I tend to lean toward the PvE in terms of like a co-op. I feel like that's always more fun co-op. Unless you're like dominating in whatever PvP game you're playing, but there's also, do you have Gray Zone Warfare? No, it's on your wish list.
I don't.
Crazy game. Your computer probably won't run it super well because no computer does. Even after the upgrade. I loaded in, it wasn't great, but yo, Borderlands 4. I got this downloaded. Paid probably way too much money for it because I know in 1 year from now the game's going to be $10 on sale. And then Rob will get it and laugh at me. But I had to get it. We got plans to do the playthrough. We're going to see it through. Battlefield 6. Are you going to get, Rob? I don't feel like asking you for a lot, but I will ask you if you will please consider getting Battlefield 6. Only because I feel like it's what I'm going to want to play for quite a while once it comes out. It's like enough time for us to get through Fire Team Alien. It's enough time if we felt like doing Aviatic Factor. It comes out in like a month. We could still finish those things. Definitely finish Deadzone Rogue. But once BF6 comes out, I feel like I just kind of want to grind it. And especially they're going to have a Battle Royale. Play that duo. I don't know if you're in the PvP mindset, but I feel like that's on the horizon.
I'd be down. I'm just not looking forward to the price.
I know. The price is a little bit crazy. I guess you could try. You know who already told me they got a better price on CD keys was Venom. I think he saved like $10, which is something. Do you use CD keys?
I have not that website, but I've used a similar site.
Phantom edition, $99. No, I'm a base edition type of guy. It's already $70. $100 is insane. What does that give you? What does the Phantom edition even give you? Skins, weapon packet skins. No, all it is skins though. It's all cosmetic. XP boost, weapon charm, which is kind of fucked up. The XP boost is kind of fucked up. I'd rather them keep it all cosmetics rather than give an XP boost. Phantom XP boost set, which is like a whole set of XPs. And you got to pay $30 more if you want the XP boost. Phantom includes 4 skins that kind of look like shit. A pro token, which gives you the battle pass plus 25 tier skips. Not terrible. A couple weapon skins that look pretty cool. A tank skin that looks sick. Actually, all the skins look cool as fuck. And then another skin that looks like a young actor in his prime. Tombstone pack includes soldier skin, weapon package, tombstone. Let's see what the recommended gear for this is. An RTX 2060 or a, and this is minimum, AMD 5600. These games are requiring so much these days, dude. So much.
So much what?
Just so much power, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Bluey, the video game. Yeah. Ask me why I'm contemplating buying this. What the fuck am I looking at? New sticker book page? Yo, Bluey might be the meta, dude. Bro,
Does it need a
they have
does it need a
co-op, dude.
4090?
Yo,
Does
they
it need a
have
4090?
I don't know. Let me check the minimum specs. Bluey is insane. What the fuck? Yo. Hold on. Let's see. Yo, co-op, Robbie. Co-op. Bluey is co-op.
Where is this game?
You gotta just search Bluey, the video game. Then there's the Patrick Star game on sale. How have I never heard about this?
Typing blue and not seeing anything. How do they spell it?
BLUEY? Bluey? Even if it doesn't show you, just search it. See if it comes up.
Oh. I was like using an IE or something. What the heck?
Are you
Blue
Canadian?
video game.
Spelling it weird. Looks like the worst developed game I've ever seen in my life. So does this one, I'm not gonna lie. Elsie might like it. Our children might like it.
Maybe, yeah. Heroes of Hammerwatch 2 is on sale. Roguelite action RPG that
Wait,
offers
wait.
extensive
Which one?
assistance.
What's on sale? Yeah, I see
Hero-
Animal Shelter too.
Heroes of Hammerwatch 2.
Heroes. Hammerwatch too. I don't know, dude. Right away. I almost feel like this is a recommendation, and it came out in 2025, but I almost feel like this is a recommendation you make in like May of next year.
Yeah.
Like I think it will be like, I think we'll be about this, but I don't know. I don't know that I want to do it again right now, but I could see me wanting to do it.
It's a roguelite, just like
I mean, it's the same.
Deadzone Rogue.
It's basically, well, it's a roguelite. Really?
it's literally like Deadzone Rogue, but with the theme of that game.
No. It's like Hammerwatch that we played.
Yeah.
but in a level-based boss fight.
Yeah, they have the same thing. They have them twice. So they have there's Hammerwatch. So there's Hammerwatch.
Which
Hammerwatch
we
2.
own, right? Do we have
Yeah.
both, or
So
I forget.
let's
Did
see.
we get... You gifted me this or what?
Yeah, I own.
You gave me Hammerwatch Anniversary Edition and Hammerwatch 2, so you gave me both games.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna
So
install regular Hammerwatch.
I own Heroes of Hammerwatch, which is the first one. So Heroes of Hammerwatch is the first roguelike.
What's regular Hammerwatch Anniversary? Like the one we played?
Hammerwatch Anniversary is the anniversary edition of the first Hammerwatch game, which is just like the second one we played. It's like a story-driven game.
So like 20 hour like solo or co-op.
Yeah. Yeah. So we played Hammerwatch 2. We could play like Hammerwatch Anniversary Edition would be like a story-driven thing like we just did for the second one. But Heroes of Hammerwatch is the roguelite.
Isn't it funny to see though? Like I just looked at Hammerwatch 2, only 12% of players have beaten the game. Because we got the achievement, 12.1% of players have gotten the last boss achievement.
Wow.
And then only under 4%, 3.4% of players have beaten the game as a wizard. I think yours was like 2%.
2.6, yeah.
Yeah. Deadzone Warfare is sick. I do think that game is cool. I think you and I actually think you would like Deadzone Warfare a lot. My only concern would be that it would run good enough on your computer for you to be able to like it. Because like right now, I can. Well, you say that. I'm gonna launch it on my stream real quick. I'm not gonna do anything intensive, but if you want to see it real quick, just so I can launch it, like this is it on a system that, because your system is kind of in line with my old one. This is even it on, I don't know.
I don't know. I think my stuff was newer than yours.
So maybe. What is the equivalent of your GPU? 30 series, like 3080?
I'm pulling up the benchmarks right now. So you have what do you have?
Right now, 5070. This MOBO, what's nice about this MOBO and the whole setup is I feel like eventually if I wanted to get a significant amount of performance, I could go to a 5080 with all the same stuff and like not change the processor and the RAM because it's DDR5. So it's DDR5 and an i9 14900 KF.
Look at the picture I just sent you.
Rob sent me a picture. It's the same. Yours is better than my current one. Hold on, let me see. No. I don't see it. Oh, you sent it. Can send it to Mr. Mod.
I sent it in the chat, no?
Oh, in the voice chat? Oh, yeah, I see. What do you have?
You have the 5070. I have the 6950 XT.
So I mean, you're real close.
Yeah, and my card has 16. My card has 16 gigabytes of VRAM, whereas yours only has 12.
So you're better than me, even still.
Potentially, it depends. I can hold more shaders.
Rob, I can't handle, dude. You're fucking. Rob, get him out. Ban him from the stream. But how much better is your GPU than my old 3070?
I don't know. I gotta get off too. Let me see.
And you're on AM4, so your RAM is slower. Your processor probably is. What's your processor versus the i9 14900 KF?
I have no idea. Yours is probably faster. You had a what? 3070? You said
3070 and a Ryzen 7 5800X. That's the streaming PC.
Oh my gosh, the 3070 is way slower.
Wow. So you have like, do you have like a 40 series equivalent, or I guess really like a 50? But yours is not the current gen AMD, right?
No, mine's 2 gens old.
So what's the current gen AMD? Just blows my card out of the water, or what?
No, AMD's been weird with their release structure. They've been, the generation I bought was like peak generation, and they've kind of stagnated. And their latest generation, they only did a partial release. Rather than doing a full lineup of cards, they only released 2 cards. And
Gotcha.
because of the AI, all the changes with the AI stuff going on, they basically like sat this round out and let NVIDIA do their thing, and they're trying to come back and punch up because NVIDIA is dominating the market right now.
Right. Well, they've kind of been dominating for a hot minute.
Well, they dominate the AI market because they dominate the sales because of they were prime for Bitcoin mining, and then they were prime for AI computation. And so all the software support for NVIDIA is really, really good, whereas AMD has to play catch up. So it's not that AMD's hardware isn't good. It's just the software drivers haven't been massaged as much as the NVIDIA's have to be used.
Right.
So AMD is really trying to spend a lot of money on improving their software.
So are you seeing my stream right now or no?
No, I gotta pull it up.
I'll show you in a second. I feel like this game is pretty in-depth, but I feel like it's something you also would fuck with.
I see it. It literally looks like that other game that we played.
So if I got a map.
It reminds me of Black Hawk Down.
Yeah, but the graphics in this, like, it's...
Raven reporting. I'm on my way. ETA 30 seconds.
And what kind of game is it? Like, it's a story? It's like...
It's not a story, it's an extraction shooter, essentially. But, like, so you're on this whole entire map. If I click the, if I go to the map, and there's different, like, landing zones that you can unlock, and then within there's different quests. So the vendors to give different quests. But it's PvPvE, so if you see somebody of the other faction, you can kill them. There's only 2 factions in the game, so you don't... I'll be honest, I've played a ton of hours, however many hours I've played so far. I've never once seen an enemy player. Like an enemy PvP. Wow. Yeah.
What was that Chinese extraction shooter we played? Remember that?
No.
We played it like last year for a good bit.
But this game, I mean, it looks pretty. It's honestly, once you have a streaming computer, it makes everything run good. But even this, it's got like its hitches and stuff. So I don't know if you could see I'm taking the helicopter. They're dropping me off in the rice fields.
Yeah.
Grass is moving. What's so cool is now that I do have a streaming computer, it's like a true test of how good the actual computer is on its own. Because it's not doing any of the streaming. Just straight up gaming. A helicopter flies away. We'll see. So let's see what we got here on the map. Let's see what we got on the map. We got what's close to us. Helicopter flew away. This is the city. We'll turn around and we'll go toward the city. But in this, you just do tasks. So if I go to tasks, I can see these. You see what I'm saying? In progress. Check the shacks in the outskirts. It gives you coordinates. So like this one says 140, 160. If I go to the map, probably expand it. And I could go to 140, 160. Like right here.
I'm actually shocked you like this game. This feels like a little sweaty. For like
no, it's
2 mil sim.
It's fucking hard, dude. Like if you get shot once by an AI, you could die. And when I heal up and stuff, like, so watch, when I drink, let's just say, for example, I drink water. Watch how this looks. The animations are insane. When you bandage and stuff, it looks pretty good. But even still on my machine, you have these moments of like, whether it's server lag or game lag, I don't know.
It's weird. I'm watching your stream in 1440, but it looks like grainy. It's kind of weird.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm getting like pixelated tessellations, like
Even if you rewind in it, or let me see.
Oh, maybe if I rewind, let me see. No.
During like Deadzone?
Yeah.
What's so strange is, so this is like a capture card transmitting it through, so it's not even on the gaming computer. All the processing of the game. That's strange. I swear, that's what I'm saying though. This game is just cursed.
I think it might be YouTube, like downscaling it.
Maybe 140, 160. It's like when I hear that, my brain explodes because I put so much into this. It says it's around here. Let me try to kill somebody just so you can see. Because honestly, if I W key, I'll probably die. They're like, it's like the game ready or not. With how crazy they are. Yeah, I died. Like, dude, it's crazy. I W keyed, but if you watch, like, I'm shooting at some dude in the dark, and because I just W keyed like that up to a building and didn't like look around, there was just some random dude in the bush killed me.
The ADS is like a drunken sailor.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's super milsim. Honestly, it's better during the day, and I've gone pretty far in this game in terms
That might
of
be
like,
too sweaty.
yeah, it's. I knew that was gonna happen because I'm like, look, I'm running up to a building, I'm shooting my gun. It's hardcore, but it is something. Anyway, hold on, let me mute. Guys, thank you so much for coming through. We were chilling, we were
I gotta go to
vibing, a little
bed,
bit of a
dude.
different
Oof.
stream tonight,
Fun
but
night,
much
though.
love. Thank you guys.